What is good, fellas? I hope you guys are all having a great start to your Monday morning. We got a lot to talk about when it comes to Madden 26. Before we hop in and talk about anything else brand new, though, we do have a few quick small things we do need to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 15,000 subscribers, so if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy daily Madden 26 Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. Go down there, drop a like on this video if you have not already. 210 likes in 24 hours will be a gift card giveaway for you guys over in my Discord. And now that we got that all out of the way, let's hop into today's Monday morning video. Before we hop in and talk about the market and the market crash like we do every Monday morning, just a few quick things I need to let you guys know about. One, this week's content schedule will be getting tweeted out here at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to talk about some things that may potentially be coming this week, next week, or a few weeks down the line. If they're on this week's content schedule, shout out me. Number two, we do have two pieces of content going live later today, Most Feared Part 2.5, as well as the first release of the Retro Collector Series. Those will be going live today at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. As of this very moment, we don't know any champions dropping with the Collector Series promo, but we do know there will be champions. EA did this last week as well. That's the same drop they gave us champion Eric Dickerson and Tariq Woolen. For whatever reason, they didn't want to reveal those to us. They did the exact same thing this week. I think it's to get people to log in at 1:30. It's like, I don't really, feel one way or another. I'll let you guys know who drops at 1:30 if you guys are at school or at work. But like the last time they did it, and I'm not saying it's going to be this good again, we got Eric Dickerson and Tariq Woolen. This is the first 0.5 drop of Most Feared we have received. I would assume we also receive one next week. I do think it is a little bit interesting. We're going back to getting 0.5 drops on Monday. Usually we get these on Tuesday. Maybe we see something new on Tuesday. I don't want to say like Team Diamonds, but maybe something smaller like that. I know Team Diamonds are not a small promo. Maybe like Team Captains. I also have written down this morning that maybe we see Team Builders go live later this week on Wednesday or Friday. We usually get one team builder drop per season. It's usually like 2 to 3 weeks into the new season. And so I don't necessarily think we're going to see it this week, but maybe we do. I hope we do. Team builders are very, very good when it comes to building out your theme teams. This is the last full week of the Most Feared promo. Once that wraps up, we should be into the Breakout promo, then the Autumn Classic promo, then Blitz, and then I guess basically Zero Chill. So Madden's just picking up. Things are ramping up. There's a lot to get excited about. Let's talk about the market. I think the most important place to start is actually not directly tied into any cards, but it's going to be about a question that I get asked so much. Is there going to be a candy to coin conversion once the Most Feared promo is over? For those who don't know, every single time we have a limited time seasonal currency, there usually is a conversion of the amount of candy you have will convert over into coins. Madden's past, it used to be training. Recently, they've turned it into coins. Coins is significantly better than training. I am going to go under the impression they're going to keep it as converting into coins, but don't be shocked because we haven't seen anything from Leaks. EA hasn't officially said anything. If they take the candy conversion and turn it back into training. Conversion numbers we have seen in Madden's past are 25, 20, 15, and 10. Basically what that means, one candy will convert into 25 coins, or one candy will convert into 20 coins, and then you multiply that by the number of candy you currently have on your account. As of this very moment, we have heard absolutely nothing. Usually we hear things from Leaks regarding this, but as of right now, we really haven't heard anything. Not saying Leaks has been sleeping, but Leaks has kind of been sleeping, especially when it comes to this type of information. I would assume there is going to be a coin conversion. If I had to guess, and I'm going to guess on the lower side, it'll probably be 1 to 15. Candy store isn't very good, and this is something we have talked about a lot on the channel. There really just isn't a desire for me to spend my candy, so I might just hold out and see what the conversion ends up being. I don't think it's a terrible idea to just hold on to all of your candy and risk it with the conversion. Now, for me, I know I said I'm probably going to hold on to it. Realistically, I'm probably going to lock in another B&D champion. I do actually think the best way to spend your candy is this pack right here, the 90 overall Most Feared champion pack. Take your free champion, sell them off for like 600,000 coins. It is going to refresh on Thursday alongside basically the entirety of the candy store. If we did the math right here in 51,550 candy, right? And we times that, let's do at a 25 coin to candy ratio. And if that converts at a 1 to 25 ratio, that is a pack that is supposedly worth over 1.2 million coins. I don't see EA being that generous, and if that's the case, I'm going to be so mad I've ripped open that pack. I don't see it being 1 to 25. The only time it was supposed to be 1 to 25 that I can remember is last year's Sugar Rush. Maybe it was Zero Chill, but they ended up going back and not making it 1 to 25. It's been a few months. Regardless, that is something we can see happening, and there are a lot of coins to be potentially made if you guys do hold on to it. When it comes to this week's specific markets, what markets are going to get cheaper? We don't have any overall increase. We don't have any reduxes. This is what I like to call a prep week. Overall increase will most likely be hitting next week with the start of the Breakouts promo. If you guys have any of these more expensive 90 overall most feared players, the Part 2 to Part 3 market dip is definitely something we do see. We haven't had many Part 2 to Part 3 promos this year, if any, so I'm going to take it as it's going to kind of relay very similar back to the Part 1 to Part 2 market dip, that every time we go from Part 1 to Part 2 of a promo, the Part 1 players always get cheaper. I kind of expect the exact same thing to happen from Part 2 to Part 3, so your Lamar Jacksons, your Chris Jones, your Quinton Mitchells, got the Sauce Gardners, the Randy Mosses, the Garrett Wilsons of the world. All of these 90 overall most feared champions should get cheaper. If you want to buy any of these cards, I highly recommend you guys wait until we get to next Thursday. We technically have content going live today as well, depending on what the packs look like. I could see a small dip, especially in some of these more expensive ones like a Randy Moss, like a Sauce Gardner, or a Quinton Mitchell. They probably will go back up, but then once we get to Thursday, they will dip a good bit. So if you guys are watching this video before content goes live, that is the time to sell. I'd probably still sell them off after content goes live. There's no world Randy Moss is going for 450,000 coins come this Thursday. He'll probably be around 400k. If I had to guess, pretty much all of these cards will probably take a 50,000 coin dip at the bare minimum. Some might take a little bit more, like somebody like a Garrett Wilson. I could see this card crash a ton today because Tyreek Hill is a little bit shorter, but he's 2 speeds faster. He's going to be better than Garrett Wilson. Jets theme team isn't very popular. Same thing goes for Dolphins right now, but I feel like people would rather use a Tyreek Hill card with 91 speed than a Garrett Wilson card with 89 speed. I mean, Garrett Wilson is one that I would guaranteed sell every single time. And the overall limited times are the next overall to receive a Redux. If you want to get ahead of the curve, I'm selling off Plaxico Barros, Michael, Dean, Perry, pretty much every single time if I have those cards. When it comes to the Team of the Week LTDs, I think you should have sold these cards off like 2 weeks ago. Rico Dowdle is not good, but still going for 1.1 million coins. Please sell them off. Same thing goes for Jeffrey Simmons. Cam Newton is starting to take a little bit of a dip. I still wouldn't necessarily buy this Cam card going for it's not a bad price. If you want Cam, like 1.5 isn't bad. I think this is the best quarterback in the game. I'm sorry, Jaden Daniels, even though like I am using Jaden on my Commanders theme team. Cam Newton is so unbelievably good. He should be getting an LTD Redux eventually. It's not going to be next week. It might be the following week. That is the cadence they have been using. Definitely would sell off my Micah Parsons as well. That's actually one I would sell off as soon as I finish watching this video and drop a like. That card is only going to get cheaper, especially with the more cards that we do receive. This is not going to be coming next week, but it most likely potentially will be coming the following week. So just to get ahead of the curve and capitalize on your coins, I would sell them off. We also have cards that are basically, if not better than all of the 90 overall limited times. I will say though, the size on Plaxico Burress is very, very good. 6'5" as a wide receiver right now is insane, but he does have 87 speed, and he's kind of going for the same price as Mike Evans, who is basically Plaxico Burress, but 90 speed. You're still using 90 overall limited time Plax. I actually don't know what to tell you. You should sell off the card immediately. 89 overall Redux are up next. These cards are going to hold value and might go up a little bit once the Redux special offer does leave the store. It should happen today. If you want any of these cards, not a terrible time to do so. I still recommend you guys hold off and wait until Thursday or Friday. This is when I think a majority of the markets will take a big dip. 89 overall champions for Team of the Week. I mean, these cards, just buy them if you want them. Anything around 200,000 coins, if you want them, just buy them. 270 for Deshaun Elliott. He does fit a few good theme teams, so it does make sense on why he is up. I would still sell that off, and I would take my coins. Last 89 overall market I want to talk about is going to be the Unreal Moments. These cards are already getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. The ones that are still up is like, I guess, Jeremy Chin. We see a little bit of a Mike Jones right there. Besides that, the rest have already dipped. We posted a coin making method video this weekend. Jeremy Chin, Deshaun Jackson, and Mike Jones. Thank you for making people millions of coins. It's hard to say just because, well, one, they fit 3 really good theme teams. But like in the case of like Mike Jones, how many Sam backers do we have? Not many. I don't actually see them getting that much cheaper this week unless we see another really, really tall and good strong safety that fits Raiders theme team, and then another really good Sam champion. I don't know who we have dropping yet. We haven't seen any leaks for Thursday. So if you have those players, I mean, it's not a bad idea to get ahead of the curve. But if you are somebody like myself who runs a Commanders theme team, like, I'm not selling off my Deshaun Jackson. I'm not selling off my Jeremy Chin. They fit my theme team. As usual, if you guys do have any questions about the market or specific players that you guys do have on your team, please feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. I will let you guys know whether I'm buying, selling, or keeping them. I do say this pretty much every single Monday, but I am usually team sell. You want to have coins. Coin is the most important thing you can have in Madden 26. Let's talk a little bit about actually playing the game right now. Head-to-head ranked ends this up-and-coming week. 5 days, 2 hours, and 15 minutes until this session is officially over. We'll say this session's rewards aren't anything too crazy. David Njoku, Jamal Charles, and Dallas Turner. For me, currently, I'm leaning towards picking a Jamal Charles. The only reason I'm leaning towards picking a Jamal Charles is because he sounds really fun to me. Other than that, like, pick what fits your theme team. Commander's theme team just got a tight end. We do not need another defensive lineman. And Jamal Charles, like, we don't really need a running back. I'm using John Riggins, but using Jamal Charles just sounds like a good time. So I want to use Jamal Charles. You should really pick whoever fits your theme team. I do recommend you guys make it up to the champion tier. It's going to be a premier position for the most part. Like, how many theme teams have a top tier tight end? Like 4 or 5 of them. Defensive line, we have a lot of really good edge rushers in the game. You can never go wrong with the Dallas Turner. I will say Will Anderson is better than that card, and he is another free player we have. So, like, I mean, yeah. And then, of course, we do have Jamal Charles, who will be the most fun pick. Will definitely get outdated the quickest. So make your decision based off what fits your theme team the most and move on. And hopefully for session 3, EA gives us some cards that will hold the longevity value. Over in our Season 3 Field Pass, our weeklies are going to refresh on Wednesday. Finish off your league, finish off your run for those solo season tokens. More promo XP will be coming on Thursday with Most Feared Release 3. I know this is bugged for a lot of people. It says you can unlock 6 tokens. You actually do unlock 6 tokens that will give you Season 3 XP. Talked about this last night on my updates video, but the other 3 tokens are over in the Team Pass, and the Team Pass is not actually giving you the tokens. They will all eventually come onto your account in a customer service grant, so when that does happen, you're going to receive the tokens. Once you do finally receive the tokens, go on down over here into sets, and it should say you still have 3 remaining. It's this set right here, and exchange them over in sets. I do know some people actually received one of their tokens from their Team Pass. I personally have not gotten that lucky, but if you did, shout out you. You are doing a little bit better when it comes to progressing through your Field Pass than I'm going to say like 90% of us. Shapeshifters should shapeshift again today, or at least that's what they told us during the Most Feared Reveal stream. I believe the offensive one is going to be Eric Dickerson, and I believe the defensive one is going to be defensive Jimmy Graham. So when is that going to happen? I don't know. I would assume the best position for the offensive shapeshifter is going to be running back. For the defensive one, it's probably going to be user or free safety or strong safety. Jimmy Graham defensive cards are always a really fun time. Besides that, nothing else too crazy. Letting it over now to MUT.GG. We do have 5 cards revealed as of right now, but like I said earlier in the video, we will have Collector Series champions. EA just doesn't want to show them to us. We are now in the Retro Series of the Collector Series promo. I think we're going to see a lot of older players drop, which, like, you know what? I'm not opposed to that. Rod Woodson, 91 overall limited time, is 6 feet tall, 205 pounds. Steelers, 49ers, Raiders, and Ravens. So yeah, the Raiders theme team continues to get even better. 94 excel, 88 agility, 91 jump, 91 man, 92 zone, 90 speed. The guard's going to be really good. My issue with the Collector Series promo, and I'm not going to go on this tangent again because I have talked about this, and I did talk about it a lot last night. Why do they make the weekly spotlight pack so bad? It's like they're not even trying to give us like good odds to actually pull these LTDs until they get Redux. So it's like, okay, cool. I don't know why they do it, but they do it. Here's Steve Young, 88 deep, 87 medium, 92 play action, 89 short, 87 throw under pressure, 93 throw power, and 89 speed for the 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneer theme team. Cool card right there, but again, he is a limited time. Ray Lewis, this card will probably be on the cheaper side when it comes to LTDs. I'm thinking around 1 million coins. They usually give us good special offers on these 0.5 drops for the limited times. Think back to like the Jaden Daniels Unreal Moment offer. $50 gave you a really good chance to pull one of those players. It also should drop the other 91 overall limited times. If you guys have Cam Chancellor, we didn't talk about him earlier. I would sell him off today, buy him back later. Ray Lewis, though, 90 excel, 87 block shed, 91 hit power, 89 play rec, 90 tackle, 85 zone, 83 strength, 88 speed. He's 6'1", 250 pounds. This is the big winner of the day, Tyreek Hill, 91 speed. I am very glad they gave Tyreek Hill 91 speed. I'm not going to say I called this because I'm sure a lot of people thought this. They had to give us a reason to actually want to use this Tyreek Hill card. Smaller wide receivers just aren't as good as the taller wide receivers. That's just how Madden kind of operates. So Tyreek Hill having 91 speed is actually making the card usable on non-theme teams, Dolphins, Chiefs, theme teamers around the world. I'm sure you guys are excited. And then last but not least, we got Harrison Smith. 6'2", good size, but 88 speed, 90 tackle, 88 zone. I will say on a Mosphere theme team that is 90 speed, so he is really solid on a Mosphere theme team. If you are running that theme team and you want to pick him up, I don't blame you at all. He's going to be really good on a Vikings theme team as well. That said, boys, it is going to be everything we got this morning. If you guys have not already, go down there and drop a like, subscribe if you are new. When I woke up, we were I guess we might have been less than 40 subs away from 15,000. So if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy daily Madden 26 content, I feel like you know what to do. Get on there and comment down your favorite Mosphere emoji to let me know you guys made it this far in the video. And until later, I love you guys. Peace. Have a good one. Let's have a great